When you retrieve a puck, you go back, decide, look over both shoulders. What side do I want to turn? How quick can you make that pass? Now, you wanted me to go through 1, 2, and 3. It's pretty aggressive. I mean, it's pretty high level.
Yeah.
So let's just talk through it.
Yeah.
Okay. You have 3 pucks in the game today. If I brought you 3 pucks, here's how it would work. A red puck means danger. All hands on deck. So as soon as I throw that red puck out, that means everybody's on alert. Now defensively, how does that work? If a red puck means we are going back into our end, that means, I'll let you hold the stick again for me. Okay, it means that I am 1 stick length away from you. So if I'm chasing him and I'm this close, the rest of you guys better move up the ice as quick as you can, because this is what they call a red puck. I'm going to be able to make a play on him before he can make a pass. If that's my own defenseman going back to get the puck, and I'm his partner, I have to go back as quick as I can because he's in danger. He can't turn up ice. So I have to go to the near post and stay beside him. If I'm a forward, I've got to come back close to him because he can't make a pass. Maybe it's going to be a loose puck and I can get it. So red means on a breakout, everybody come back low. Get close to him. He can't make a play. He may have to eat the puck. If it's a forecheck, same thing. He cannot turn. He can't make a play. Forechecker 2 get up, forechecker 3 come in tight, and that's a moment we can score a goal. That's a red puck. Okay, yellow puck. Yellow puck means I'm this far away. I'm 2 sticks away from him. Now what can he do as a defenseman? Can he turn and make a pass? Right guys, can he turn? Yeah. So now I've got to cover his forehand, take away the middle. Now my second forechecker has to be above their winger because he can pass. My third forechecker has to be high because he can make a play. So the distance alone has told my other players what to do. By looking at the distance of separation, you have to make a decision. Guys, for some players with hockey sense, they see that automatically. I don't even have to bring it up. Other players have no hockey sense. You have to read every play. A great hockey player, I can promise you guys, is not just skill. They have hockey sense. If you're a high-level player on every single team, you have hockey sense. I don't have to tell that guy how to play. I just tell him what we're playing. Because he knows how to play. He knows how to do this. Other players don't. They don't understand the distance between retrievals and chasing. And if I'm this far away, this would be a green puck. Because now I have no chance to even make contact. So he might stop behind the net, players swing the corners, and now I have to play very high in a defensive position. 3 moments in the game. And those 3 moments happen all game long. The faster your team is, the more pressure you're going to have with the forecheck, you'll have many more red pucks. The slower you are to go back to get a puck, what color are you going to have? If you're slow to go back to get a puck, what's the problem going to be? They're going to be on top of you, right? Red. So the quicker you play, the easier it is to play. If you want to play green pucks, you better hustle back and get some space. So it's called pace of play. Everybody says, wow, they play with a fast pace. What the hell does that mean, fast pace? Fast pace means the guy who retrieves it's quick. Fast pace means the number 2 guy's ready for a pass, and the 3rd guy's ready for a pass. The quicker you help your partner players, the better your team's going to be. If your team outplays the opposition with players 1, 2, and 3, and both ends of the ring, you win the game. You'll have a better breakout, and you'll have a better forecheck. Now, I had a chance to work with Scotty Bowman for a lot of years, probably maybe I would say he might be the greatest hockey coach ever. And one of his key components was line changes. When we change for a new player to go on the ice, it is a full sprint race to the bench. Any player who ever raised his stick and took it easy, gone. Don't play. Sit down. You have to skate full speed to that bench, and that guy coming off the bench, his feet are already moving. So the changes were so good that we would catch opponents in a slow change, 2-on-1s, 3-on-2s, outnumbered situations. So by line changing well, big difference. I don't know how level your play is, but you'll have some players, they say, play very intense, where some players are very busy. And that means he's probably playing with a heart rate of 150 to 180, which means you are going full go. One thing about Jonathan Taves, I really respect, his first shift of a game, Jonathan Taves, and his last shift are the same. He goes on the ice for his first shift, he's already wet because he's going at 180 RPMs. He's sweating all his first shift. I got other guys, I can put my hand in the back of their neck halfway through the period. They're not even wet because they don't push themselves. You have to make your heart rate go higher to play at a higher level. So you have to push yourself to move your feet all the time. And when you go for something, it's 100%. I remember watching players come off the ice and they'd be like this, almost like bellowing, trying to get their oxygen back. That's how hard they played. A shift to play that hard. They were completely gassed in 40 seconds. That's hard for you guys to understand because none of you probably have ever done that. To be completely gassed after a shift, that's how hard they play. And it's shift after shift. That's why the game of hockey is so hard to play. And you know why playoffs, guys, are so difficult to play? Why do you think playoffs are the hardest to play? Any ideas? Come on, you watch playoffs, so do I. What's the difference in playoffs versus regular season?
Frequency of play.
Yes, Herman. Getting pucks with speed, yeah. What else would you have?
All four lines are going at that pace.
All four lines going at that pace, correct. What else do you see?
Finish every check.
Excuse me?
Finish every check.
Physical gotta be checked, correct. Because every moment counts, correct? Every moment counts. What about line changes? Fastest they've ever had all season. So you have contact, line changes, focus, intensity. Goes up like this. Hard to play. But if you can do that in the regular season, you're even harder to play. So this team right here, you might not be as good as the team you're playing, but one nice thing about hockey, it's not just skill that wins. It's not just skill that wins. It's a team that can work hardest together has a better chance than a team that plays individual and a high level skill. So it's a combination of. So one other thing has helped the West Coast players, guys, that we've noticed. Sometimes your ice time is not as much as the guys back east, but rollerblading has helped with hand dexterity because when you rollerblade and handle your stick, you're doing a lot of work with stick dexterity, which can help you on the ice. Rollerblading, you have crossovers, you move your feet, you don't stop the same, of course, but rollerblading has helped a lot of the West Coast players.
Stick length
Stick length
for players.
It used to be the stick was on top of your shoulders. Okay, now with the sticks we have today, these sticks are much lighter than the wood sticks. And guys, they're much harder to use than a wood stick because the puck vibrates off this blade. So realistically, it was easier to play with wood than it is with this flex. So you can use a longer stick now. So I would say to you guys with your skates on, you can have it at your chin. Some of your players today will have it up to their top lip. Okay, the longer stick they feel has longer reach. And by having pretty good dexterity, because they're so light, you can use it. Now, one thing about puck possession, I'll go through with you. If I play and leave my puck in front of me, I am not going to be able to protect that puck very well. You know why? Why can't I protect the puck by having it in front of me all the time? I have nothing to stop the opposition. If Hartman wants to take the puck, I can't stop it. So what I have to learn to do is I got to put the puck behind me. So I have to use my body to protect the puck all the time. So this is called east-west. Okay, this is north-south. So if somebody comes at me, I got to be able to put the puck behind my back foot. I had one particular player in Detroit that was unbelievable about hiding the puck behind his foot. His name was Pablo Datsu. You guys ever see Pablo Datsu play? They called him a magician because he could play with the puck this far behind his back foot. And the poor goalies had no idea when he came in because he could do this, pop it up. So he could play way behind his back foot. So the more you can hide your puck, the less you're going to lose it. But if you play only here, without turning the puck side to side or east, west, north, south, you're going to lose it. So puck possession is a key. How you protect the puck. Today, you're going to hear this all the time on TV. Stick on puck. Stick on puck, stick on puck, stick on puck. What does that mean? It means this. As I come at the opponent, remember guys, my stick is always on the ice taking away passing lanes. My elbow's always bent. So as I come close, here's my elbow. As I get close, there's the extension right there. Stick on puck. So every time I come, it's just this and back. Stick on puck. Stick on puck. Stick on puck. When you have a good stick, you don't have no physical contact. You've got a guy here who plays for the Coyotes. His name is Nick Yarmelson. Maybe the best stick on puck defenseman I've ever seen. Unbelievable stick on puck. He can go backwards and poke check 4 or 5 times, never lose his balance and keep his feet moving. Very seldom does he make physical contact. Tremendous stick on puck. So if you can improve that, you're going to steal more pucks. You're going to steal pucks without ever making contact. And the last thing with your stick is called quick stick. Quick stick means I come into my opponent, lift his stick, steal the puck. Same as stick on puck. You use it every single practice. Knees flex, stick on the ice. Okay? Awareness, look over both shoulders. Every time you retrieve a puck, think about what you're doing. Every time you pass a puck, think about what you're doing. Do you realize in a 60-minute practice, guys, in 1 hour practice, how many times do you think you touch the puck? How much? A decent amount? What's a decent amount? Just give me an idea.
67.
How much?
67.
No. Way too much. Okay, your activity is this. If I was to put some kind of monitor on you for how many times you're actually active, not standing in line, not watching something, but actually participating in a play, out of 60 minutes, you're less than 10. Less than 10 minutes, you've actively moved your feet to become part of whatever that practice is. That's the average. So we have to do so much extra to catch up. In some practices, you have system play, power play, penalty kill. You hardly ever touch the puck. So that's why I'm telling you, we've got to work off the ice with that as much as we can. Yes?
Coach, talk about your philosophy about using players instead of pylons in the exercises to get read and react. And
Okay, everybody can make a move on a pylon. There's your pylon. I could have you guys go against those pylons all day long and none of you would lose the puck. Why? It doesn't move. You know where you're going to make your puck. Go to your backhand or your forehand or go around it. You see it? It's stationary. It's not happening in the game. There's no pylons in the game. They're active players. So how many times do you make a decision in practice? A decision means, come at me, coach. Decision means, I've got to make a decision. Where am I going to go because he's coming at me? Do I go this side, this side? That's a decision, thanks. How many times do we do it in practice? I don't know. But I promise you this, I have American League players, which means they've signed professional contracts, but they're not in the NHL yet. They're American League. They have a hard time with active players because they haven't done it 1,000 times. So by having active movement, you have to have your head up to decide when do I make a move, and it's coming at me now, so now I've lost half my distance and half my time to make it. Or you go backwards, now I got more space. So the more decisions you make in practice, the more chance you have of making a decision in the game. Mm-hmm. Now I had the pleasure to coach in Russia for a period of time, and they practice probably the hardest of any nation there is. And the reason they practice so hard is because they don't have as much ice time as some other countries. They don't have as many arenas. So on the ice, you'll have as many as 40 guys. And with 40 guys on the ice, there's a lot of things to look at. There's a lot of things coming at you. So the more decisions you make, the better chance you have of doing the game. They play 2 versus 3. We play 2 versus 1. We want the practice to look nice. We go 2 versus 1. We'll go 3 versus 2. They go 3 versus 4. They go 2 versus 3. So they practice with less guys offensively versus more guys defensively. When you have a power play, you have to play against not 4, they play against 5 or 6 guys on a power play. Because they feel if I can play against 5, we can sure play against 4. So their practice is more chaotic than us in North America who want to have nice flowing practices. But flowing practices you don't have in a game. That's the difference. And you understand? But in the game, guys, there's contact all over the ice. The quicker you can learn how to handle contact, the better player you're going to be. And the only way you can handle contact is by bending your knees and dropping your rear end. If you don't drop your rear end, you have a tendency to put your shoulders over your feet, and you're going to lose every check there is. Every time your head goes down, you lose the check. You can't win a battle with your head down. You have to have your head up, your chest has to be up, and you have to lower your center of gravity. So one thing nice about hockey, the puck is on the ice. So if you're 6'8", that doesn't make you stronger than somebody 5'4". The strength is on your skates and on the puck. All right? So that's how you win battles. Now, the next point I have for you is passing and shooting. Those who have their hands slide down their stick like this, you cannot do a proper pass. What you end up doing is slapping the puck. And every time you slap the puck, it doesn't spin. It doesn't follow a true line. So when I go to listen to a practice, I don't even have to watch. I can sit there and talk to him, and I can tell you how good the skills are of how they pass the puck. Because if I hear this, I know their skill level's down. Because they cannot pass the puck properly. To pass the puck, it's a sweep puck. It's a sweep. So every time I go to pass it, my stick goes whoosh, and the puck spins, and it follows a true line. And when the guy goes to catch a puck that spins, he can catch it. But the guy who hits like this, the puck doesn't spin, so it's like this. It's a hard pass to catch. Very hard. So we're going to work on the sweep pass, backhands. If I told most of you guys in practice today not to use your backhand, you would play all 60 minutes without catching a backhand pass or without giving it. So you use one side of your stick. That's 50% chance you have of catching a pass. Let me explain that to you. Yes, sir. Just stand right here in front of my blade. Okay, right now, I have no chance of catching a pass. He's going to interfere with the pass coming through. I'm only on my forehand. All I have to do is this. I show my backhand, and now I have 100% chance. So it's not just the passer, it's the guy who wants the puck. Guys, it's called stick presentation. Always present your stick where you want to catch a pass. If you're skating down the ice like this, I got to pass the puck up here. That's where you want it, that's where your stick is. You show me your stick and I'll put it there. If you want to catch a pass here, I'll put it there. But your stick should be on the ice, and you should have it always in front of you. The big problem you guys have is pucks go through you. Pucks cannot go through your space if you want to play at a high level. And that means this. Here's my space. There's the space in front of me to my feet. There's the space behind me to my feet. So from here to here, this whole area, no puck can ever go through there. If you're passing the puck, I got to stop it. If you're passing the puck, I have to turn my feet. If you're going to pass the puck, I have to do this. No pucks can go through your space. And that's why you have to be strong on your stick. It hits my stick, I catch it. I don't have a weak stick where it goes through. Bottom hand, I catch the puck. If you guys can play all 5 players in the defensive zone, sticks on the ice, no pucks through your space, you're hard to score against. I don't care who plays against you. I don't care who plays against you. If all 5 guys have their sticks on the ice, they're looking around, heads on a swivel, and no pucks through their space, they won't score goals. They will not score goals. I don't care who plays against you. So that, guys, is the key. Next thing, you have to move your feet to give a pass and take a pass. What happens naturally is this. As soon as I'm going to catch a pass, I put both skates on the ice. I glide. When I'm skating down the ice, I want to make a pass, I glide. So by gliding, you lose speed. You have to be able to do everything with your feet moving to keep pace. To keep pace all the time. Shooting. The key of a shot is how quick you can get it off your stick. How quick you can get it off your stick. The goalies today are much improved. So I have to be able to catch a puck and shoot a puck as quick as I can. If I can one-time a shot, then it's even better, which means the puck comes, I don't stop it, I take the shot as it comes to me. So by having your stick ready, by having your body ready, you can improve your shots. And I recommend you guys, you can take tennis balls, you can take whatever you want, but you got to practice your shot off the ice. Remember, 2 shots a game. The average is 2 shots a game, and you better be able to do something with those 2 shots. Some guys might have 3 shots a game, maybe the max is 4, but your average is 2 shots. So with your 2 shots, hopefully you can do something with the puck and put it where you want it. Okay, any questions on that, guys? About your passing? Passing and receiving is most important. Passing and receiving is the most important thing you can do. Now, every time you go to retrieve a puck, if the puck is on the ice here, okay, and I'm going to go get that puck. If I just look at the puck and take it, I have no idea what I'm going to do right away. So I'm blind to my next play. So what I have to do is I go to that puck, I look to see where you are, I check this. If I'm going to go that direction, as I attack the puck, I take it on this side, so it's a quick turn. The quicker I turn, the quicker I make a pass. If I go at the puck with both skates, like this, if I have to turn, I've got to take that puck and go all the way around my body before I get rid of it. Okay? So every time I decide, okay, I'm going to go this way or I'm going to go this way. If I go this way, I got to pin this side of the puck. So as I come to it, right away it's already here and the pass is gone. That's huge, about how quick you can move and make a pass. Puck retrieval, over both shoulders. If you're chasing somebody, so you're the first forechecker, and you're chasing him, if I carry my stick on this side, don't chase over here. Don't chase this side, because I'll keep you away from the puck all day long. So if you're chasing me, on this side you come. If I shoot right, you chase me, you take away this side. By doing that, it forces me to my backhand. Now I'm 50% as good as I was. Every time you chase the puck on the ice, there's a purpose to it. If you're too far away, you take away the middle of the ice. You stop the pass from going up the middle. So your stick is always on the ice as you chase. Let me explain that to you. This gentleman has the puck in the corner. I'm going to go check him or close on him. If I close on him like this, and I come in and I make contact, he could have passed anywhere he wanted through my space. So all that distance from here to here is wasted. He can pass anywhere he wants. So if I'm a good player, I come at him, I cover his forehand side, I'm skating, and I'm covering as I get close to him, two hands. But I'm taking away that pass. So my purpose is to take away the passing lane. Then I have contact. If you have contact, okay, just hold the stick for me. You're on the sideboard, okay, both hands. I never make contact through the shoulders. I never make contact through his rear end. When I hit him, I go right through here. I take away his hands. The weakest part of his body, and I get separation. So as you go at somebody, go through their hands. Don't go through their body. Take away their hands. Now the puck is loose. So every time you have a check, every time you have contact, guys, there's a reason for it. So,
Trouble is
the problem we have here for younger players, you play with a mask. And you play with a mask, and all of a sudden you want to go head first because you're not afraid of getting your face cut out. So you never check chest to chest in hockey. You hit in hockey from the side. Gloves, elbow, shoulder, and you hit from the side as much as possible. Inside leg, inside arm. If you hit stomach to stomach, it very seldom ever happens. So even with a mask on, try to hit from the side. That's one problem you have. Number two is you have a problem of speed and angles to get the right speed to be able to hit somebody to stay in front of him instead of behind him. And remember, guys, every time you make contact, I want that stick on the ice. That way you don't have a high stick. You're going to win the puck battle. Knocking somebody down is not a great thing if he makes a play. That's an assist he gets. It's stopping him from making the play. Before you make contact is most important. So contact is a side issue of being in the right position. Guys, there's not much hitting in the game today. When I started coaching, it was vicious. I mean, cross-checking and able to come across people, hold. It was a vicious game. Now there's a lot more skating. There's not as hitting. You don't have a lot of fighters like they used to have. So the game has changed. It's quick, win races, and that's what we're going to do in our first exercise, win races today. We'll go through that. How's our time?
Good. Let's